Hi people and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew. It's time for a 5-minute review on Avenged Sevenfold's newest album, Life Is But a Dream. Now, Avenged Sevenfold is a band that a lot of people have strong opinions about. I know a lot of my friends that enjoy their music immensely, and a lot of other ones that do not like them at all. I am indifferent to both of these schools of thought. Avenged Sevenfold is a band to me that has one really good album with Nightmare, and I feel it was Mike Portnoy's inclusion that really made me enjoy that record. Their last effort, The Stage, was a dull affair, as the band changed their tune to be more accessible, and they suffered for this misstep. But that album was 7 years ago, so what about this one? Well, I can say that it certainly caught me off guard and subverted any expectations I had for the band's new record as they ventured into various different genres with all kinds of instruments on their most eclectic and experimental album to date. I saw a few memes about the record and figured that there were the regular shit posters at play. Hey, when you gotta be a name this big in the industry, it means you have a bigger target on your back. I didn't exactly have hope for it though. That was until I started off the album on Game Over, or more precisely when the song kicked into gear. I was listening to that acoustic opener and thought to myself, shit, how self-indulgent do you need to be to have a 3.5 minute intro piece? We know what you're about after all. Well, that delusion shattered quickly when all that subsided after a few seconds. This song jumps straight into high gear with its furious pace and doesn't let up until it finishes. 100% this will be the opener track while doing this tour. The next song was an odd title, Mattel, like the manufacturer of Barbie dolls. I thought it would be funny if this was on the Barbie movie soundtrack. I can picture it right now.
Hey Barbie, can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
I couldn't tell which side of these two parties would serve as the punchline, but I can confirm this song does not appear on the Barbie soundtrack. The next song, Nobody, really sticks out to me, introducing a horn section that really does add another layer to this track. It's a stroke of brilliance that is undermined by that damn repetitive riff playing over and over for 5 minutes straight. It was there in the palms of your hands, guys. All you had to do was add some variation to that guitar, but instead you squandered the potentially awesome song. Cosmic is one of my favourite tracks from this record, with its melodically slow intro paired perfectly with a clean guitar solo section that is like Shantae and Fava Beans. The song eventually takes a turn as it ventures into that progressive territory, changing tempos and playing into new sections. A really solid song. I'm also led to believe this album is the first since Nightmare to use leftover lyrics by their original drummer, The Rev, on Mattel and Beautiful Morning. Also, the album takes cues with lyrics being influenced by the philosopher Albert Camus. And I have to wonder if theories of his works about life being void of meaning and death is inevitable are reflective of past events. I mean, the two-part song Ordinary and Death have the letters O and D in parentheses, which is also the possible cause for death for the Rev. Maybe this is the band's effort to comprehend a bandmate's life cut tragically short. Maybe this is just music. It's up to you to decide. Speaking of these two tracks, I did not like them. Ordinary feels like a subpar dance song with its simple drum beat on loop and the auto-tuned vocal effects being used. It's like some new Fall Out Boy song. Death is just average, but it's interesting with its use of an orchestra. Overall, I will score this album at 5.5 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Game Over, Cosmic, and Beautiful Morning. I haven't checked out any Reddit groups or other pages, but I get the feeling that this album is really going to divide the fans. Some will enjoy its newer experimental efforts, but I think many will dislike the transition away from the older, fast-paced screamo songs. I don't see them returning to that, and if I remember right, M Shadows blew out his vocals some years ago, and you can really hear it on here. It's at times a struggled effort, so let that serve as a PSA to any upcoming metal vocalists. Do your warm-ups. It will help in the long run. Thank you for checking out this episode of 5-Minute Reviews. Don't forget to subscribe if you can, leave a like, and as always, have a great day and stay spicy. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Live Listen Erased. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you share it with all your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our Chili Con Carnage crew so you can get notified for all the future videos that we put out, as we put out videos every Friday. Also, we are on Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter over at Live Listener Race, so make sure to tune in over there. And don't forget to like this video so that our manager can stay very happy.